I'm Sibelle Zambie, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to season 3 and another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we are searching high and low, and we are finding rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, ooh, we alert. We got one of the dopest sharpshooters in the DFW area on the microphone today. We talking about the 5'9" combo guard. Can give it to you any way you want to, but she is an automatic walking bucket. That's right. She represented proskills this summer, took her talents all across the country. Class of 24 sensation out of Greenhill High. Make some noise for Sibelle Zambie. Zambie, my bad, Zambie, Sibelle Zambie. How you doing today, Sibelle?
I'm doing really well. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hey, well, we super excited about having you on here. We got to see you all summer long. I'm a newbie to this whole AAU game, and you were part of my story. You and I are forever going to be linked, and we're going to tell you why here in just one second. But before we do that, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the quiet storm. Shh. The head coach, KT, how you doing, man?
It feels good to have another shooter on the show, B. Jones. So I'm looking forward to this episode, man. So let's go. Let's turn up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, do you want to walk that green mile with her? You want to talk?
Yeah, let's go. I'll walk it. I may not win it, but I'll walk it.
You're not even gonna come. You ain't even gonna come close to winning it with this young lady. All right, Sibelle. Here we go. We need you to take your right hand, hold it up. And I need you to reach over your shoulder, and I need you to pull that thing down. There it is. Boom! Strap up. It's time. We're about to go on a ride. We're going to take y'all on an adventure today. This is going to be a really cool story. But before we do that, Greenhill, this is our second time in Greenhill. And just to let y'all know, teaser alert, we got something else coming that's cooking right now from Greenhill as well. So we're about to put the whole, what is it, the Greenhill Yellow Jackets? What are y'all, the Hornets?
Hornets, yeah.
We're about to put the whole Hornet Nation on notice because there's something cooking over there, and we are super excited. But we need y'all to do us a huge favor. This is part 2. We need y'all to show us some love and help us to keep this amazing momentum going on. Sibelle will tell you, we all around the country, we grinding this thing out, trying to tell these amazing stories. So we need you to do me a favor. The first thing we need you to do is smash that subscribe button. Only if you believe in telling sensational stories of amazing amateur athletes and coaches, you smash that subscribe button and become part of our family. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button as many times as Elon Musk and Bill Gates and all of them will allow you to do it. You hear me? We need this show to bubble up in the algorithm all the way to the top. Do you hear me? And then lastly, sharing is caring. You would be surprised at how far your influence could go by just showing this episode to more friends. So post it on your Facebook, take that little link, hit the share button, put it in your WhatsApp with your 𝐸𝐸, put it in there with everybody. Let them know about this crazy, amazing 3-point shooter that we got coming out of the DFW area. All right, Sibelle, is your people gonna rock with us?
Yeah, Greenhill Nation is.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it like we true to it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom! welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. If you smash that subscribe button, if you did any of those things, we don't do fans around here. We don't do followers. We do family. So you're a part of our family if you helped us out any bit. Now, what's your favorite? What is your favorite emoji right now?
Oh, my favorite emoji? I think I like the emoji. It's like the one that gives a hug, and it's like smiling.
All right, so I know what you're talking about. Throw the smiley face emoji with the hug hands in the chat right now if you did all those three so we can personally recognize you, show you some love, and introduce you, and just tell you thank you. That's all we just want to say thank you to you. All right, Kevin? Hey, y'all done heard some of the dopest shooters. Steph Curry, y'all done seen some of the best shooters in the world. We got one today, and now we're about to tell a story. All right, you ready for this thing? What's your nickname? Because I'm getting tired of butchering Sibelle.
It's Sibelle.
Sibelle.
Yeah, Sibelle. At proskills, they just called me C.
All right, C. I'm going to call you C. Here we go. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk initiation.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, well, apparently at proskills, they did a video. They were like, who do you think has the worst aux on the team? And I'm pretty sure every single person said me.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that was a little, they didn't even know what I was listening to. They just assumed it was me. Anyways, my top 5, I think, are going to be Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Dua Lipa, Imagine Dragons, and Lindsey Sterling. Like, she plays the violin, but I put her on my highlight tape, and it's, like, really cool. She has a good, like, violin, but, like, she sings, too, and she kind of, like, dances with it. It's cool.
I ain't never heard of that last one, Kevin. We got something new to the show. Lindsay, what's her last name? Sterling?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think we've heard of her before, B. Jones. It may have been a long time ago, but I think somebody else has said the name. I could be just making it up to make her feel good too, B. Jones. I don't know. All right, so what we like to do, we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. So you brought some new flavor to the initiation, so I can't give you anything less than 5. B. Jones, I mean, she's a 3-point shooter. I can't give her anything less than 10. You know what we're gonna do? Let's give her 13. Give her 13.
Let's go. Now, Kevin, if my memory serves me correctly, you gave Camille Williams 12. And they on the I'm just saying, just for the record, I just want to put it out there. So Camille, holla at this man.
But you messy, B. Jones. Nobody had to know that. I mean, Camille could have just talked to me about that in person or something when I saw her. All right. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
Okay. It's not really a superhero, but it's close. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Zootopia.
Yep, saw that.
Okay, that's like my favorite movie of all time. Judy Hopps is basically a superhero. Like, she was the first bunny cop in the whole like metroplex of Zootopia.
Yep.
And she just like was just doing her thing. No one suspected anything, and then she just solved like the big murder case. So I really like Judy Hopps because she was like a bunny, and then she just proved everyone wrong. So that's my favorite, I guess, superhero.
Definitely didn't see that one coming, B. Jones.
Never saw that.
I don't think anybody that's watching this episode like, yeah, Zootopia's got a superhero. Oh my God. All right, so since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Okay, I think my theme song would be probably Confident by Demi Lovato.
How does that go?
And you gotta sing that for us because we don't know how that one goes.
Okay, I know I have some different music tastes, but it goes, it's like, what's wrong with being confident? It goes like
that. hey, she did it. Hey, I gotta give her.
Yeah, give her another one because she actually sang the song. Because the only one I could think of is that "Baby, I'm Sorry."
Hey, baby, I'm sorry. Go hard.
That goes real hard.
You know, like they get stuck in your head.
I'm guilty. I knew that song. I didn't think she was gonna say it.
I was like, I know you've heard this song. It's not that great.
All right, so we're gonna play our version of "Would You Rather" later on. So right now, I'm gonna give you a sample of it. So you just sang on the show, so I don't know. Would you rather be a singer or a dancer?
I think a dancer.
Yeah.
But you just ain't gonna show.
No, it wasn't that great though, KT. I'm just messing with you, see.
No, dancing's more fun though. Like, I don't know. I think you can dance to the music to someone that can actually sing a nice song. I don't know. Dancing's fun.
Dancing is fun. It improves your positivity. Your happiness goes up with dancing, and it doesn't irritate anybody else. Singing irritates other people.
A bad dancer irritates you too. All right, so what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
I would say probably work ethic, just continuing to work hard. Like in any profession, any career, even once the ball stops bouncing, like you're going to have to be able to like work hard in whatever you're passionate about, whether that's being a doctor, going to work each day and like loving what you do and putting everything you have into your patients, or just like being at home, being a mom, like pouring everything into your kids. I think just a good work ethic and like passion for what you do is going to carry me a long way.
All right, so I want you to share a funny or embarrassing moment that happened to you during the game or during practice.
Okay. This is funny. I think it's funny. It's like our coach. So I'm in the game. I'm just like I don't know. I'm just in the game doing my stuff. Like I like cheer my teammates on a little bit. I'm like, good shot, or whatever. And like, I guess this is a common one I say. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Like, that was good shot. And then all of a sudden, like someone hit a shot on our team, and our coach goes on the sideline. He's like, yes, ma'am. He was like copying us. He was kind of making fun of us, but it was so funny because we just did not see that coming. We looked over.
But did y'all beat him? Did y'all at least beat him? Did y'all win?
Yeah. I think the only way he did that is because we were probably winning by a lot.
Okay, I was about to say, you can't steal your stuff and then y'all are lost.
That would not be a good look.
All right, so this is probably the most important question I'm going to ask you during this initiation, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know that B. Jones and I like to travel because we came to plenty of your games throughout the country, just everywhere, all right?
Yeah.
So before one of your games, B. Jones and I, we got to get something to eat. So what is that one food spot that gets your stamp of approval, and what's your go-to meal there?
Okay. I really love Thai food. So I really like the red curry is my favorite, and there's a lot of good places. There's one kind of near my house here. It's called Mango Thai, and there's one near my school, and it's called Silver Thai. But I just really like the flavors, so I really like Thai food.
What's your go-to dish?
Yeah.
I get the chicken red curry.
Ooh, that red curry is a beast, KT. Have you ever had curry before, Kevin?
Yes, I've had curry before.
Okay, curry is amazing. I just got put on that curry about 1.5 years ago. It is delicious.
Yes, same here. I know. I tried it for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, these flavors are really good." Yeah, it's really good.
All right, so now it's time for the You Got Next offering. We're passing our collection plates around and asking you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. And finally, go to our website, B. Jones. Where's our website? SLTUGotNext.com to learn more about us and the other You Got Next family members. Now allow me to turn up the beat as we learn more about our newest family member, Steve. You see what I did there, B. Jones? I got bars. All right, so go ahead and take it away, man.
Hey, well, welcome to the show, C. We super excited about having you on this thing. I keep telling all of y'all pro skills, y'all was one of my favorite teams to watch this summer. Y'all got an open invitation, any of y'all that want to come on the platform and tell y'all story. But I'm super excited about having this one on there because it doesn't take long to realize as you go through or you watch a pro skills game, when the team get down by like 3 or 4 points, the other team go on a run, and all of a sudden you see the coach look down that bench and they call in this young lady, and all of a sudden you look up and it's splash. You be like, how many 3-pointers has this young lady hit? She is a sharpshooter, and she can do it at a high clip. And I'm talking about probably one of the best shooters, if not the absolute best shooter I saw this summer. And we got the privilege of talking to you on the show today. And also got a funny story we're going to tell you about here in a minute as well. But before we get started, C, you got to tell us, when did you fall in love with the game of basketball? When did you start playing this fun game?
Yeah, I think I started playing when I was 5 years old. My first team was the Care Bears. We wore pink jerseys. I chose the jerseys. My dad was my first coach, and that was when I first started playing with, all my kids, all my friends from elementary school, and yeah, on the Care Bears.
The Care Bears. Oh my goodness. When did you realize you were a little bit different though? That you had a different gear. You had a different level. That you could do things a little bit different. That you were Earl Rook's pro skills material. When did that come to hit you?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I wasn't pro skills level really until probably junior year, but I would say I really started getting into basketball 8th grade, freshman year. Like when you go into high school. I was like on varsity my freshman year, so I knew that was a big step. But I've played a lot of sports my whole life too. Like I played volleyball, softball. I was a pitcher. I actually was pitching from 8 years old till I was like 16. So that was a big part of me too. But yeah, basketball eventually took over, and I really just enjoyed playing. I would probably say freshman year, I remember that first season, like one game I hit 5 threes, and I was like, man, like this is fun. I think this is going to be it for me. But I also come from a basketball family. Like both my brothers played college. My dad played, and my mom's like really supportive of us. She didn't play, but she did like skiing, and she was a really good skier. But so like we all love basketball, and it's like a huge part of our family. So I really don't think there was another route for me to go, but I would probably say freshman year, yeah, hitting those 5 threes made me pretty excited.
Well, it's funny you talk about hitting the threes and getting excited and how your game evolved, because seeing you play with pro skills is totally different than how you play with Greenhill, which I love it. It's because when you go into this atmosphere with pro skills, I mean, you got number 73 in the nation, Jordan Thomas on the team. You got 25, 26 dogs. When I say 25, 26, for those who don't know, I'm talking about the graduating class year. And so it's like you got to play within a system, right? In order for it all to work out right. You can't go out there and do everything, but you found your niche and you can shoot the ball. And I'm talking about, and for those of you who want to fact check, it was an article that was released. This young lady hit 46% of her three-pointers through the EYBL tournaments through session 1 and session 2. And the reason I know this because me and Kevin had to go look it up because we were trying to figure out how many three-pointers this young lady was dropping down. I'm talking about you couldn't miss, and especially it seemed like from the top of the key or from the corner. That corner shot is absolutely deadly. But I got to see that part of your game. Then I turn on the Greenhill and you rock about, baby, you put people to sleep. I mean, you're taking that thing to the hole. You hezzying, you fading away. I mean, you doing it all out there for Greenhill. I just want to know, how do you describe your game? What kind of game, if somebody were to come to watch you play, what kind of game do you want, that 𝐭𝐚𝐧𝐭 Zambie? What kind of game do you want to exude?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think like my great game, I just try to play fun, like play joyful. Like some of my favorite players to watch are Caitlin Clark and Steph Curry. Like, man, I'm in front of the TV just smiling ear to ear. I'm like every time they hit a shot. Like, obviously I love to shoot. So like creating my shot, I would say that's a big part of my game. I love coming off the ball screens as well. And also like the pull-up jumper I like a lot too. But yeah, I would probably just say finding ways to get my shot off. And I'm like more of a crafty player. I'm not like the quickest, most athletic, but I'm pretty skilled and I work on my game a lot. So I definitely have some tools in the toolbox I can use that don't require, speed or athleticism. So I'm going to be creative a little bit with what I have.
Now, y'all didn't win every single game we went and saw, which broke my heart, but y'all were in some absolute classic battles this year. Did that pro skill team, because I never had the opportunity to ask Camille and some of the other young ladies, did y'all kind of feel like y'all was the underdog going into every tournament? Because it kind of felt like everybody was talking about Side Springs or Team Takeover, or they was talking about some of these other big teams, and then all of a sudden, y'all were right there going neck to neck with some of the best teams in the nation.
Yeah, I think we definitely were the underdogs. Like, even our coaches were telling us, like, yeah, all these people are saying this about you guys. And, we had a lot to live up to as well. Last year's team was obviously one for the books. But, yeah, they were a really great team. And, they also came in a lot and mentored us. So we learned a lot from them as well. Like, Jules was at probably almost every Sunday practice that we ever had. But, yeah, I definitely think we felt like the underdogs. And we just kept working, though. Like, that was our main thing, just, like, trusting the process. All of June, we were in there together every week, just bonding, playing, having fun, getting better. It paid off big in the end because we ended up getting 6 overall. And obviously, you want to win the whole thing, but 6 isn't bad when people were expecting us to just, like, barely be in there. So I'm pretty proud of what we did. But, yeah, I think we were definitely the underdog, but we just kept working and, like I said, paid off big.
And look at the journey. You had to play against the number one player in the nation with 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬 at proskills. You had to play against the number one nation in class of 26. Y'all went and beat Jersey Robinson team, and that was like a crazy game in Chicago. But it's one game I want to talk about because y'all got to understand how this thing works out. So me and Kevin, we go to Heart of Texas. We see proskills. We're like, okay, they got a squad. They're gonna be tough. We go to Clash of the Clubs. Y'all playing some really big competition. But then all of a sudden it came around the beginning of July. I think it was the Kevin, what's that tournament we went to right here back home? It was the last tune-up before they went out and played everybody else. Oh my goodness.
Earn Not Given.
Earn Not Given. It was Earn Not Given. This is the tournament of all tournaments, ladies and gentlemen. This was personally my favorite tournament because we had all of the local teams. It didn't matter if you played Under Armour. It didn't matter if you played Nike, if you was on Adidas. All of the local teams came together and they got down and they got it on. It was y'all versus Side Springs. Now, what makes this story great is we see a man pacing in the back. He just pacing. He back and forth. He just walking back and forth. Me and Kevin, we always try to play the back. We try to see, we just sitting there cooling, we chilling. And I look up and I'm like, you all right? You okay? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just watching the game. We like, okay, who's your kid? He pointed, he says, Sibelle Zambie. We like, oh, your daughter's the one that can shoot. He was like, yeah, she a shooter. But you can tell your dad was in a total different zone. I didn't know he was your first coach. So tell us real quickly about your relationship with you and your dad in basketball.
Oh gosh, all he does is pace. Like he cannot sit down. Like at all the games, like I don't even know. He's not like a crazy character. He's not yelling or doing anything. He's just like worked up. You know what I mean? Like he's a part of the game. But he's always been my number one fan and also like my number one critic. I'm like, you're my biggest hater, but like it's all because he loves me and cares for me and wants to make me better. So. I mean, he still gets out there and coaches me. He loves to coach me on my hook shot. He can't do everything like modern game. Like he didn't really teach me all these like dribbling moves or anything, but he taught me how to shoot and he taught me he loves his hook shot and all he wants me to do is shoot it. He's like, only hook shots, I'd be so happy. But yeah, he's great and I really appreciate having him in my life to help me throughout this process. So we have a lot of fun together.
Nah, he was real cool. Your pops was real cool. We stayed back there and talked to him for probably another 4 or 5 minutes before I saw the stress was just getting to him. Because y'all was out there in the battle with Side Springs with Sci-Fair, and that I think it ended up like a last possession type game, which y'all, I wish I could go back and watch the film on that game. It was absolutely. But let's talk about some of your personal stuff before we talk about Greenhill. You got Splash with you got what is it? What is shooting with Splash? What Splash with Sibelle?
Yeah, Splash with Sibelle. It's my Instagram, TikTok. Go follow it. But I just basically give shooting drills, or I do fun competitions, challenges, whatever I like to post. But it's kind of building my own brand. But also, I'm really wanting to empower like young girls to stay in sports because they tend to quit sooner. And so I think it's really important to stay in sports and play basketball. But I really just want to motivate them and inspire them and show them that they don't really have to be the most athletic or the quickest. Just make it fun for them and show them, hey, you can be a good shooter too and bring anything to the table if you just work hard. So I just try to show some videos and give them some of the tips that I've learned along the way because I never had that like female role model to kind of guide me. So for any trainer online, it was always like Tyler Ralph or one of these big name guys, but there was never like a female, and now it's becoming like more prevalent, all these female trainers. So yeah, I'm enjoying posting on that and it's making me happy. So I'm just trying to inspire the younger kids.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, there's a video on there with Sibelle hitting 44 3-pointers in a row. 44, like I don't even know if I can hit 4 in a row. How did you hit 44 in a row? And it's all on film. Every single bucket is on film. All 44 of them is right there being recorded for you. How were you able to pull it off? Kevin, can you hit 44?
Can I hit 44? Please. Yes.
44-ounce slush from Sonic.
I can hit 44 in a day. I don't know if I can make 44 in a row, but yeah, I can hit 44.
How was you able to hit 44 in a row? What is the secret sauce? You got to tell us.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just consistency. Yes, there is, I do form drills. I've talked about this one-hand form shooting, my all-time favorite drill. I could go on and on about the list of drills, but once you kind of lock in your form, it's just about consistency. It's not necessarily about shooting a million shots, but it's about going in daily and getting your reps in, but doing them at a high quality speed. And like always get your form shooting in, warm up, get those shots, but then at that point, just game-like reps and focusing on what's important to your shot and what makes you miss and kind of working on that. Like maybe it's getting set, getting your feet right, just kind of the little like, you know, detailed stuff. But 44 in a row, I just gotta like, it's like more mental at that point because you know you can't miss one or else it ruins the whole thing. So at that point, it's just like you and the rim. And then you just like go until you miss. It's pretty fun, but it's an addicting game. I don't recommend playing it too much because like, you're like, no, I can make more next time. And then it's like you just keep playing and playing. And eventually it's like 2 hours later, you're like, oh, I didn't do my other stuff I was supposed to. But I guess I made 44 in a row. But yeah, it's always fun to play those games. The challenge is your ability to lock in.
Is 44 the most you've ever made?
Yeah, on that game, I think 44 is probably the most I've ever made. But I think I can make more.
God, all right. Well, real quickly, we got Greenhill coming up. That's going to be super dope. Getting the opportunity to go out there with that roster. And if like those of you who follow the channel, we appreciate you. But you also, we have Vivian Franklin. Now, you know Vivian Franklin, right? She used to play at DeSoto. She's transferring over to Greenhill. And then over the last weekend, we just went to the John Lucas Top 60, and we saw Adaya Jean, who she was down there. And so y'all got some dogs. Hey, I didn't know Greenhill had this type of hoopers. How excited are you about going into your final year of high school with so much talent surrounding you?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I think like we got a ton of new people, like you said. We had a lot of seniors leave, but this incoming group, like this is the best I've probably ever had at my time at Greenhill. So I'm just looking forward to making a run with them. And honestly, it'll just be good for us to grow our games together. We could probably play some better competition too. So I know it's going to be a fun year, and I can't wait to start playing.
Have y'all already got to meet each other yet? Have any of you guys got to hang out, the opportunity to exchange text messages, anything yet?
Yeah, we've had a couple open gyms. Like private school's a little different. We don't get to practice every day. We'll start more of our practices in like late October or November. But we're going to play this weekend actually in our first shootout. So I'm really excited for that. You'll get to see Dia, me, Vivian. So we've all gotten to play together a little bit, but we're really looking forward to just continuing to kind of get the chemistry together. But I can already tell, like, this group, I think we're going to click. I think it's going to be a really good chemistry.
Kev, you saw how she rode them hands together, KT. I told y'all some cooking up there at Greenhill. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of want to go to the shootout. I kind of want to go to the shootout. I'm super excited about seeing what you guys put on the floor because that school, I call it a university. I call it Greenhill University because that facility is absolutely amazing. I can't believe what the DFW produces when it comes to high school. Last question, and we're gonna get out of there. I promise you. The producers in my ear, they telling me we overtime. But if everybody can shoot threes like you, why can't people shoot free throws? See, why can't the kids shoot free throws no more? We saw so many free throws missed in these AAU tournaments. It was disgusting. Why can't people shoot free throws no more?
My answer is they're probably not practicing them, or at least practicing them as much as they think they are. I know we talked about this before, but like I said, like always start close to the basket. You don't need to go back and start shooting threes. Get your form right, and the best way to do that is free throws. But if you're only shooting free throws maybe like 10 at the end of your workout or just in the game, like how are you going to make them? You got to practice them a little bit. So I try to practice them like in between whatever I'm doing. So I probably like to get at least 100 free throws made at every workout I'm doing regardless. So I would say practice them more.
You ain't missing no free throws, are you?
They're free. My dad's always telling me that. And he gets mad when I miss them. So
I like that. I like that. All right, well, here we go. Sibelle. Welcome to the Sibelle. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We do a little bit of one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots, all right? So have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
Yeah, I played the game.
All right, so you know the rules. This is super simple. Both KT and I are going to make a presentation to you. Whichever one of those you like, those options you select, that host gets a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds, all right? And I think I'm the defending champion now, Kevin. I think I won the last game for some odd reason. I feel I did. Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm not sure. Just go ahead and take it away, man. I'm not sure.
Right, well, I will go first. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Round number 1. Would you rather the game is on the line, you make a defensive steal against your opponent, you throw the assist down the court, your teammate gets the ball, lays it up, buzzer goes off, y'all win the game, or
take a charge that leads to you getting fouled, so now you get to sink the game-winning free throws.
Ooh. I think I'm taking the charge and taking the game-winning free throws. I just talked about free throws.
Just talked about free throws. I was like, she couldn't not choose me.
I set myself up for that. I shouldn't even ask the free throw question. God, dog. All right, let's go. Round number 2.
All right, would you rather host your own food show on YouTube where you travel the world, interviewing other high school basketball players, getting to know about the best shooters in the nation while eating at their favorite place to eat in the towns that they play in, or
we're going to have a shooting competition called The Big Shot, where they're going to feature you and you get to travel around the country on Netflix and you get to challenge some of the best shooters, Steph Curry's, the Sabrina Ionescu's. You get to challenge some of the, it's like beating Bobby Flay, except it's going to be The Big Shot with Sibelle Zambie.
Ooh, The Big Shot. That sounds crazy. Beat Bobby Flay basketball shooting edition.
Yeah, that'd be dope, wouldn't it? Hey, yes. Can I get that on print? Can I go and get that? We need to do that, don't we? We need to go and get that special started. I like it. All right, here we go. So for the final round, we take it to the sneaker. Are you a sneakerhead at all, Sibelle?
Nah, not really. I don't even know what's going on.
No worries.
Half the time.
Well, we're good because we're about to take you to a new place. We're about to take you to a new level. So Kevin and I, we are big time sneakerheads. As a matter of fact, we go live every Wednesday nights at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. We talk about all the other stuff. It's sports related, but we talk about life and entertainment and pop culture. Well, I do a segment called The Drop, in which me and Kevin, we just started talking about sneakers that's coming out, okay? So we decided to bring that sneaker love to You Got Next. So before the show, without you knowing it, we both selected a pair of sneakers that we thought represented you and your career. All right. So on the count of 3, we're gonna get you to say, "Hold that sneaker," and when you do so, we're gonna pull up the shoe that we think that represents you the most. Whichever one you select, they not only win round 3, but get that final point. They are going to win this episode's game of championship rounds. Okay.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. The head coaches.
Oh,
he got the greenhill green right on the money.
My greenhill green right too.
Like a good friend of mine said, shooters shoot, B. Jones, and I'm a shooter. She's a shooter. We got to stick together. So you didn't stand a chance. Oh,
I am sick to my That's just his color off in his camera, because those are turquoise shoes.
No, they're not. Nice try. Those are the same color that she got on, you hater. But nobody likes you. And she can pick you anyway. You didn't say her name like 12 times wrong during the song, so she probably had it against you as well.
I'm just too excited. I'm too excited.
Yeah,
I just called a shooter when we was watching the games. That's all I know is Big Shot. For real, Sibelle. You be on the minute. I say, hey, here comes shooter finna get him back. Hey, that's what I say every single time. All right, here we go. The title of the show, Sports Life Talks, You Got Next. All right. So now we got to tell everybody what the future holds for you and your journey. We talked about the past. We talked about what you got cooking up right now. But tell us in your own words, what does the future hold for you?
Yeah, well, first I'm going to finish out my year here at Greenhill. The goal is to win an SPC championship this year, and I haven't done that while being here, so I'm hoping I can do it senior year. And then from there, I'm going to go to Lehigh, right there. I have to show my Mountain Hawk. This is Clutch the Mountain Hawk. But yeah, I'm going to go to Lehigh, and I can't wait. It's a great school. The coaches are amazing. It really feels like home there, and they shoot a lot of threes, fit my style, and I really can't wait to get up there and work with everyone and the girls. I'm so excited. It's the right fit for me, but yeah, I'm just so excited about that. But first I have to finish out Greenhill, and then I'll be on to Lehigh, and I can't wait.
Well, I tell you what, had the opportunity to talk to one of your coaches in Chicago, just standing around watching. I was like, hey, who you came here to see? They was like, that's one of our kids out there on the court. And I'm telling you, when she mentioned you and talked about you, she was smiling from ear to ear. She was super excited about you. She sung your praises. And I'm telling you, you got a home at Lehigh, and they cannot wait for you to get up there on campus. You're going to do some amazing things up there. So good luck from us on that part of your journey. All right, Kevin.
All right, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I got a shout out to all my Lehigh coaches. I'm very grateful and excited. Shout out to Greenhill and my coaches and teammates there. We're hoping to make our SBC run. Shout out to proskills. I couldn't have asked for a better way to end my AAU career with some of the best coaches and teammates I've ever had. And big thank you to my family and my brothers and my parents for all their encouragement and sacrifices that they made. So, yeah, all those people.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with KT and B Jones. I told them my story. Why don't you do the same thing? With that said, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to say, y'all talked about it earlier on the show, Jordan Thomas. I don't know if you had him.
Hey, yes. The takeover.
Yeah, I love Jordan. We had a really fun year together, and we played in like this 2-on-2 mashup together. We were like running pick and roll a lot, but yeah, I love Jordan. So I'm gonna have to say, put Jordan on the show. She's great.
All right, Jordan. You know, I've been trying to recruit her for a long time to come on the show. So it's time. You finally got that nomination. You are officially on the clock. We're going to be reaching out to you to get you on the show. So you make sure you text her after this. Be like, hey, I told the guys to get you on the show. All right. And we're going to look forward to you telling your story on our show. All right. Sibelle Zambie, you got next. You are the absolute truth. I'm going to tell you, regardless of what KT say about you behind closed doors. Nah, just messing with you. You are a phenom. You are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. Hey, thank y'all for rocking with us one more again. We love doing this show. We love telling these stories. And I'm going to tell y'all, this is one that I can't wait to watch back myself because this young lady is absolute phenomenon. Now, you got to do us a favor. After your freshman year at Lehigh, Sibelle, you got it. Will you come back and rock with us? Will you come back on the show one more time so we can get caught up with you? Because I'm gonna tell you something. We didn't even really get to talk about all the stuff I really wanted to talk about on this thing because we only get 30 minutes and we went over. But you are a phenomenal young lady. That the future is so big. We got to get you back. Will you do that for us?
Of course, yes. Shout out to you guys too. I'm really grateful for being on the show, and you've been our number one fan. My number one fan. You're always telling me, shooter, and I know you love proskills. I mean, we're really grateful for all the support.
Hey, I'm glad you saw us over there because we were 10 toes down with y'all this summer. I think we saw just about all but one tournament. We missed one tournament. I think that was Orlando, Florida. But hey, look, so check this out. We need y'all to show us some love. We got to get this thing cooking. We got to get this thing moving in the right direction. We want y'all to become a part of the show. Don't forget to lock in with us at SportsLifeTalk. It's all one word. All of our social media platforms. We dropping tidbits every day. Social media content every single day. We giving at least 4 or 5 shows a week. We working. We putting in the work in. When y'all see us at the Greenhill game, come shake our hands. Give us pound because we're going to be there. I promise you. We are coming to a game. And if you want to be on the show, I told all the pro skills, any of you young ladies that's out there hooping, just reach out to us. Reach out. We would love to have your story, especially if you're doing big things and you're trying to live out big dreams. Go to our website, sltugotnext.com. Go to the nominate tab and just tell us a few things about yourself. We can get audition and get you on the phone and talk to you about the possibilities of coming on the show. All right. Kevin, what about Wednesday nights, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time? And the last and most important thing, if you sat through this whole episode on YouTube, we appreciate you. But remember, next time you could go to our podcast on Spotify or Apple, and you can listen to this while you're driving in your car. You can listen to it while you're working out. You don't have to look at the visuals. I know the visuals is cool, especially, I make the show look good. But listen, you can always go listen to us and as a travel companion whenever you would like. All right. KT, you got a smug look on your face.
I'm in my zone, B Jones. I'm trying to hit 45 threes in a row, man. So I got to get focused. So that's why I look like that.
When are y'all gonna have the shoot off? When are y'all gonna make that happen?
Hey,
I'm here.
Thank you for coming on the show with us. We really appreciate it. So whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll invite you to the shooting contest.
Yeah, he dodged you now. He dodged you.
I'm not dodging. You know what? No, whenever you want to play, you let me know. Then we go get some Thai food after that, after I win or lose. So, yeah.
Deal.
Hey, I like that. I think it's called that Dems. I can't think of the name of it. I'm gonna text it to you. All right, Sibelle? I'm gonna text it to you. All right, y'all. Well, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
What's crazy is I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.